Hi, my name is Trevor. I'm with Heritage Reverse Mortgage. I am a reverse mortgage specialist. I've written an article this week that talks about why people are relocating to southern Utah and how you can use a reverse mortgage to improve your standard of living when you do relocate. In the article, I talk about a family named the Smiths, and the Smiths represent a real family that I worked with this past month, but they also sit in a demographic of people that we see more and more moving to St. George and Cedar City. You see, we see a lot of people that come here from Southern California, Las Vegas, and really all over the country. I have clients from New Jersey, Chicago, Florida, Maine, et cetera, et cetera. There's people from all over the country that are finding St. George to be a fantastic destination place for them to retire and live their lives better. And one of those reasons, of course, is we have fantastic weather. But other things that people love about St. George is the entertainment that's here, the natural resources. I mean, the scenery and the hikes and the locations you can visit in southern Utah are phenomenal. Our arts, our restaurants, it's just a top class place to live. And above all, the people are fantastic. And so back to the Smiths. The Smiths came to me earlier this month. Their situation is they're just retiring. They're tired of living in California. And so they sold their house there. They wanted to get away from the crime and the traffic and the congestion and everything else that you find there. And they walked away from selling their home with about $250,000 in cash. Now they're coming to southern Utah, and their primary goal is that they want to be able to own a home with no monthly mortgage payments, because if anything happens to him, they want to make sure that the wife is provided for the rest of her life. And so after months and months of looking for homes with their real estate agent, they just were not finding the home they wanted. Even with the $250,000 in the bank, you can buy a great home in southern Utah, but they just weren't finding the home that they wanted. And so finally, the realtor convinced them to come and talk to me. And it was interesting as they entered my office, they were visibly closed off to being here. And it was interesting. You could tell they were convinced the reverse mortgages were evil. They didn't want to hear anything about it. But after taking about 10 or 15 minutes to talk about the facts, to explain how reverse mortgages work, how they affect the estate, how they benefit the homeowner and those kinds of things, their minds began to open. And they began to realize that most of what they had heard over the years just simply wasn't true. From there, we began to look at their specific options in buying a new home, and that's where things really got fun for them. You see, because in their situation, we'll look at three basic options that they had. They had the original plan, which was to buy the $250,000 home in cash, but of course then they'd have nothing left over. The second option I presented to them was to buy that same $250,000 home with a reverse mortgage, but in this situation they're only putting down $100,000 now. They keep $150,000 of their cash in their own pockets, and they can use that to travel the world, to remodel the home, to just keep as an emergency fund. The third option, though, that's really where the wife got excited, because with the third option, they could take that $250,000 they have, use all of it as a down payment, and buy a $610,000 home. And so now she can have the kitchen she wants. She can have the extra bedrooms for the family when they come to visit. It just helped them to be in a completely different situation. And so when they left my office, they were thrilled at the opportunities and the possibilities that a reverse mortgage was going to provide them. But best of all, of course, we are meeting their goals to own a home with no payments and to allow the wife to stay in the home until she passes away. And so if you or somebody you love is in this situation, you're looking for options, you're afraid to look at a reverse mortgage because of some of the negativity you've heard, please take the 20 or 30 minutes to sit down with us. Let us explain to you the real facts, the way reverse mortgages work today, and the guidelines that have been changed that make them such a fantastic loan for so many people, because it may very well be the answer you're searching for. You can reach us at 435-359-9000. You can also visit me at our website, heritagereversemortgage.com, or you can visit us here in beautiful St. George. Either way, we look forward to speaking with you, and we hope you have a good evening. Thanks, guys.